This is Spider, a level 20, or an epic hero. He's a support class, and he is from the Dark Elves. Now, I chose this guy out of all my new epics to go with this guy the best purely on looks. This guy looks awesome. I was a huge Spider-Man fan growing up. I like this guy's little hatchets he has, or axes. The spider's webs coming out of, spider legs coming out of his back. I'm not too pumped about the purple dress here, but he looks cool, man. And this is Spider. And so, like I said, I was going for this guy. So I put my other Relentless set on there, and almost after I put it on, I kind of didn't want it on him. He's not the hardest hitter, but he does have some sweet skills. Let's check him out. Possess. Attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of removing one random buff from the target. So every time this guy attacks, he has a 50% chance of taking one buff away from your enemy. Calamity. Skill is upgradable. Attacks all enemies. Decreases the duration of all buffs by 1 turn, has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. So he's going to attack all enemies, he's going to decrease the duration of the buffs by 1 turn, I believe that's on him, and then he has a 50% chance, what happens when you ascend that skill? It jumps up to a 50% decrease attack for 2 turns. And that is the only difference. Glowing Mark has a 60% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Has a 30% chance of placing a 15% weakened debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. There it is. And he has an aura. Increases ally speed in dungeons by 25%. So he's not the best epic hero, but he is not the worst. Definitely looks cool, but like me, don't let that be the deciding factor. Because just to remove artifacts, 4-star I believe is 20, so you're looking 20, 10, around 80k just to remove all this guy's artifacts. So you want to be sure what you're going to do with your guys before you do them. And what are our fellow raiders talking about? They're saying put a speed set on them with attack, helmet HP, an accuracy set. I guess that makes sense. You want to hit those skills. Everything is hit something. Well, this is Spider. If you get him, he is not the worst epic, but he's definitely not the best. He's a support type. Haven't brought him through the masteries. And I have the Relentless set on him.